Hey guys, this is Yasha with HoverBoardRepair.com. Today we're going to show you how to change a bad wheel on your hoverboard. I'm going to show you how easy it is and how you can do it yourself. So let's assume that this wheel is bad and we're going to have to change it. What we want to do is go and remove this part of the body, which I've already removed all the screws. You see there's about 8 or 9 of them. Now there's one over here that I need to take out. So just go ahead and remove the body just like that, and go ahead and disconnect these cables that you see coming off. It's like over here we got the power button. I'm gonna take that out. We got the headlight. Go ahead and take this out. We got the charging port. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but you can get it. Just like that. There's one thing left here. If you have Bluetooth, you got power to the Bluetooth, so you have to remove that as well. Just like that. That is easy. I'm gonna put this to the side. Now, you want to go ahead and get to the wheel, so we have to remove this box. You can do that by taking these 4 screws out. Just like that, and go ahead and slowly remove that. Take it out of the frame just like this. Now you're left with the motor, and you see them attached to the frame by these 4 big screws. What we can do here is go ahead and unplug the cables that are coming out of the motor. As you see, the motor has these cables coming out of the shaft, and one of them is this 5-plug cable. Let's go ahead and unplug it just like that. And there's 3 other ones that are coming out, and you can go ahead and remove these. Go ahead and take a note of what color is attached to what. As you see, in this case, we got the yellow coming out of the motor shaft and is attached to the yellow to the cable that goes to the main board. Same with the green and same with the blue. So now we know they're all the same color. We can go ahead and remove these. You might have to use a small plier or something, but just be really careful so you don't break anything. You should be able to get it out like that. Same thing with the blue one. So now the motor is disconnected from any kind of cable on the main board. So now we're going to go ahead and take these screws out. Now these are 6mm hex nuts. Going to look like something like this. This is what you need. We're going to use this power drill to go ahead and take them out. Alright, so go ahead and remove this little plate here, and there we have it. There's the wheel, guys. So this is the bad wheel. We're going to set this aside. I'm going to grab the new one. This kind of looks like this. It's the same brand, same shape. It doesn't matter if you have a wheel that ends up being a different brand, a different shape here. As long as it's the same size, 6.5 inch. For this case, 6.5 inch hoverboard, it'll work just fine. What you want to do is go ahead and place it in there, and go ahead and put this back on and slowly start and tighten this up. Don't make it too tight, and the reason for that is that you want to make adjustments to this wheel about its location, so it's not catching to the frame or the body. So now this is going to be rotating very nicely here, so we're going to leave it just like that here and go ahead and tighten this bolts here. Once again, I'm going to get help from a power tool. make sure they're nice and tight and they don't come loose in the future. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this little box back on the little sensors. And the way, if you forget which way it was, look at the shape of the plastic. It's gonna match the shape of the frame here. You see this little indentation going in. It's gonna match the indentation going in on the frame. And it will sit in there just like that. You can screw it back in. Make sure it's nice and tight. And now we're going to connect the plugs for the motors. You see there is that one plug that has 5 pins. Goes right in there. You can't mess that. There's only one place for it to go. And now we're left with the 3 cables from the motors that go to the 3 cables to the main board. Now if you remember correctly from the earlier in the video, the yellow was matching to the yellow, the green was matching to the green, and the blue was matching to the blue. You want to make sure all the metal parts are covered by these little green things, the plastic things, so there's no shortage anywhere. And this is it. This is how you change the wheel. Now it just so happens that after you made these connections and the motor spins in some weird direction, for example, if you want to go forward, it goes in the reverse direction, email us. I know a solution for that, and I can send you another video that shows you how to do that. It's very easy, but go ahead and match it this way, like this as it is, or in the same manner that your original wheel was connected to the main board, and then test it out. Make sure it's working all good. Now we are ready to go ahead and put all the connections from the lower shell, and then we're good to go. So we got the LED headlights that goes there. We got the charging port that goes over here. If you have a Bluetooth module, you'll have this cable, and if you don't worry about it. Go ahead and connect that, and then last but not least is the power cable, the power button rather, and just like that. You want to make sure these cables are not in the way. You put in the frame on, and then go ahead and put the frame on just like that. And you can put the screws back in and go ahead and close it up. But the process is going to be exactly the same way for the other wheel as well. But it's very rare that you have to change 2 wheels at once. And you know, it's the red flashing lights on the middle of the HoverBoard would tell you which wheel needs replacement. So if you have any questions, if you got red flashing lights, email us or call us, and I'll tell you which wheel it is that you want to be replaced. And you can also send me a little video of it, send me a picture of what style your wheels look like, what model they are, and I'll make sure you get the right kind once you purchase the wheels. Alright guys, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email me or call me. The number is on the website, hoverboardrepair.com. Thank you for watching this video, guys.